Hey! So I'm not coming to you today as a teacher talking to her students. I'm coming to you today as a teacher talking to fellow teachers, talking to parents about our responsibilities. I've been saddened lately, especially the last week, over the state of our nation. What we see unfolding, all of the pain that's going on, all of the hurt. And there's one thing that has struck me as an educator, and that is the age of the young people. And it struck me that these young people that are out in the streets, they're the same age as the kids that I've taught for the last 13 years. The ones that are peacefully protesting, the ones that are rioting. These are people that could have been in my classroom. The level of responsibility that I feel as an educator is tremendous. And I want to share with you why that is really important. Because I hope and pray that as educators and as adults, that we are pausing and thinking and learning as we are observing the pain, the heartache, the violence, the injustice that's unfolding around us. I became a teacher because I still believe, that education is the quickest way to change the world for the better. And here's the thing, we live in a country right now with a lot of unrest, but we also live in a country with great blessings. We have financial wealth that other people only dream of. We have provisions and things that other people in other countries dream of. But the most powerful thing I believe we have is an equal opportunity for an education. Of course, being a teacher, that would be the thing that I would believe is the most important. But here's my question, and this is the part that keeps me up at night. As a teacher, am I doing enough? Am I doing enough to teach the children in my classroom every day to love one another? Am I doing enough to help them become contributing citizens to our society and our world? Am I doing enough I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Rachel, if you're questioning, then of course you are. Everybody, we can all do better. We can all do more. We can all. And it's our responsibility to reflect and think. And it's our responsibility to ask ourselves, are we just pouring out political poison? Are we just reposting things because it's available to repost? Because I'm concerned. I'm concerned that the young people that we are guiding and shaping, are we teaching them to evaluate? Are we teaching them to think critically? Are we teaching them to look at the messages that are given to them and consider who is providing what? Because it's our responsibility as the adults to teach the young people, to teach them to care and love others, to teach them to question the messages that they are provided, evaluate and think. And when I look around, I'm wondering if we've done it. And I feel responsible because I've been in the classroom teaching for the last decade. So I think there's two things to think about here that are really, really, really important. Number one, Mr. Rogers told us to look for the helpers. When things are bad, we got to look for the helpers. And I see people helping. I see people who are incredibly selfless, who are out there helping. People that are protesting injustices from a pure place of concern and care for others. And people who are getting up in the morning and cleaning up after riots that have hurt their neighbors. People who are loving others no matter what their skin color, no matter what their economic standing, their education standing, no matter what their profession. We have people out there who are helping and loving others. And that's incredible. And I want to challenge you to look for those people, because it's so easy right now to get caught up in the negative and start to believe that there isn't any positive and that there's nothing good happening. And I can't do that. I cannot sit here and refuse to recognize that there is a lot of good and there are a lot of good people in this nation who care and who are doing the right things. And I thank you to those people. Please continue to do those things. And please, please, don't stop encouraging the children to be civil servants. We need people that care for others. We need social workers. We need teachers. We need doctors who go to rural areas or who go to underserved populations. We need people that open nonprofits. We need police officers. We need firemen. We need EMS workers. There's a whole lot of people out there who are joining professions where they know they're never going to get rich. They're not doing it for the money. They're doing it because they care for others, and we need you. So please, in the midst of all of this pain, injustice, and violence, let's not forget to celebrate all the goodness that we see and to encourage our children and our young people to do the professions that support others. Because part of the reason we have so much injustice is because we don't have enough of the helpers. And that worries me for our future. And the second thing, Michael Jackson told us, he said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If we want to make the world a better place, we got to look in the mirror and make a change. And I think that's what we all have to do. We got to look in the mirror and say, in what I've been called to do in life, are there changes I can make to love others more? How can I love my neighbor more? How can I love my students more? How can I love my coworker more? What do I need to do to influence the world around me for good? Because I got some ideas. As I've been watching these things unfold, I've been brainstorming. How can I do more? And I think that's where we have to start. We have to take responsibility for the fact that there is a whole lot of unrest occurring around us. And if that reveals anything, it reveals that we have not loved our neighbor enough. I guess that's all I have to say. Our responsibility is great. But as we take that great responsibility and we take it seriously, the opportunity for growth, for peace, is great. I'm starting with the woman in the mirror. I know we can do better. We can all do better, and we will, together.